And hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. You'll have to excuse me. I don't have my usual producer here. So, yes, how shall I do this? Like this. Professional YouTuber, everybody. Wonderful professional, aren't I? So, I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys watched this whole wonderful week, which is not over, sadly. Which is not yet over, of Summer Games Fest. I hope you've been taking note, watching your little bingo cards and whatnot. And who else do I have here to talk the Summer Games Fest than one of my favorite chicas out there who also adores gaming just as much as I do, called Classic Cage. How you doing, sweetie?
Yo, what's up, guys? Thank you for having me on. I've been chilling. Just been super busy, just catching all these games and seeing what's out here, what the industry has to offer and the indie developers have to offer. And it's been kind of like all over the place, really. So it's been interesting to say the least.
Yeah, to say the least. To say the least is an understatement. Jeez.
I'm about to pull something on y'all. Hold up.
And before we get started on everything, I know I've been gone for quite a while, probably like maybe third of a month or so.
I figured, why not?
You know what? With some of the games that have been coming out, that totally works.
Absolute insanity.
Oh, God. You just put the biggest smile on my face.
Glad to hear it. I mean, I have others too. The power of AI is something else. That and if you also know someone that could do a little bit of editing on top of it all to iron out the little messed up edges, and it's like holy shit.
Man, I mean, the most I can do as far as AI is, and a lot of people have already seen this stuff, is when I rage.
Hell yeah. Nah, it's I
My
mean,
game, my
honest.
game rage videos. My
Oh
I think you've seen some of them.
yeah, yeah, definitely. No, it's good shit. But
Yeah,
you know,
both both yeah, and one of the most recent ones I made was when I actually finally beat an enemy.
Yeah, bitch, that's right. Stay down.
hell yeah.
She's just like, I'm happy now.
Absolutely. No, I've had moments like that. I remember playing what was it? I remember running through all the Uncharted games, like really early PS4 generation because there was nothing on there. And
Uh-huh.
I was playing them on like the hardest difficulty. And like playing that shit on the hardest difficulty is cheap as fuck. So when I finally beat the first Uncharted, I remember just cursing at my screen like, "Yeah, you motherfucker, I fucked you up. It's over." Like I was really
Yeah, like, it's like, especially
Died
you
again, you
see.
piece of shit game. This controller
yup,
is trash.
yup.
Eat shit. You fucking monitor break already. Hate this than everything.
Oh man,
Bitch,
I
that's right.
thankfully I don't break my controllers because
I
I don't
have.
know, I'm too cheap. I'm way too cheap to do that. Like honestly, the only time I'll like break a controller is just through sheer like wear and tear. Thankfully, I don't smash them. I remember my brother and I used to play like certain games together, and I would piss him off. Like I would go out of my way to just do the cheapest shit and to say the slickest shit, and to
Oh,
the
I've
point
done
where like
that.
he would throw his controller at me. Like like we would be arguing. And I remember we used to have like these really cool dope ass I believe they were Halo 3 controllers on 360. They were so slickly designed. And he would just fucking fling those things at me and destroyed them. He was like, I don't know, like 8, 9. He just did not have any self-control at all.
The only time that I have snapped a controller in half is when I played DMC, the Ninja Theory version. I got severely pissed at that game.
Man.
And
Yeah.
Wu Chang Fallen Feathers, I broke that controller, but not in half. It just, since I was trying so hard to work everything that it developed stick drift. And I was like, oh crap, I'm sorry guys, I can't play anymore until I get a new controller. Next thing I know, I got 2 people saying, where's your address? We're gonna buy you a new controller.
No. The community is far too generous and too kind, man. Especially to watch you rage quit. Absolutely worth it.
Well, I still have to get back on the code vein too. I wanted to hop back onto Pragmata, and then I got sidetracked, health issues. Like I said, May has not been a good month for me. I caught strep throat, I got cold, I had a seizure, I lost, chewed up my mouth, so I couldn't talk. It was just, May was just not good. But let's stop about the bad stuff and talk about the good stuff. And for first up, we have Trunks giving 5 gifted memberships. Sweetie, thank you so much. And I think he knows what that means, and I think he might even like it, because I know I like it, because it is one of my favorite clips to show.
Hell yeah.
What the hell are these? Hey, can I keep them? Can I keep them too? Why wouldn't you let me keep the girls too? We are gonna have some words after your stream, Scoob.
Yeah. You
made that myself.
It was funny.
So let's say hi to some of the people in chat. We got Papa Stitch, good to see you. Hello, right back at ya. Cassie, got anything to say to him?
What's up, homie? Hope all is well with you. Stitch is cool.
And, of course, the mod with the most from the East Coast, Zelosi, one of my occasional co-hosts.
Hell yeah.
And then, of course, we got Jonathan James Johnson Jr., one of my wonderful artists on my server. If you go to my server, if you're a member on my server, you will find a lot of his artwork, a lot of his fan art of me and Sonia and Toasty and John. So yes, he is very good.
Quadruple J.
Yeah, so he is awesome at that stuff.
Hell yeah.
Don't quit. Don't quit, boy. You're good at it. Too good. And of course, we got Cassie pulling double duty.
Hell yeah.
Gamer Nurse Gail, good to see you, sweetie. Been a long time. Alice Lovely. Wonderful to see you, Alice. Been a while.
Queen.
Nissan 86, also great to see you. Been a while. It's been a while since I've seen all of you guys. I've missed you. I've missed you guys so much.
Nissan homie, man.
And Toony Boy 1, hello there. How's life? Boring until this week, and then it got even more boring. And we will discuss why in a bit.
Oh, man.
And of course, Killer J plays. How you doing, boy?
The duel. It's time to goon. I mean, what?
And of course, Trunks looks like Wu Chang.
Homie Trump.
No more Wu Chang. No more Wu Chang. I'm done with Wu Chang.
Damn. But you gave it a valiant effort. It's
I
respectable.
did. St. Hugo, yo-ho, right back at you, sweetie. Golden Apples, how you doing, hun?
The homie.
James Up, member for 8 months. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Hiya, Scoob. Sup, Cassie. Hit the like and share. That's right. Hit that like button.
Hell
And
yeah.
share the stream.
Yep, I shared. I did my part.
Furious Dan. Hail, Scooby. Fuck you, Dan. Great
What
to
up,
see you.
Dan, the man?
And of course, we got JJJ Jr. giving us a wonderful $5 gift.
Supportive king.
Yep, super chat, which means he gets a little something too.
Hell yeah. Yo.
Gotta play to the people. Gotta play. You know that girl.
I mean, the people, I refuse to give the people what they want, so therefore they just troll me.
Orphan Zane, how you doing, hun? How's it going? Orphan Zane, he loves to troll me. And then, of course,
Hell yeah.
Charlie Nuclear. How's it going?
Woo! Hearts.
Charlie Nuclear, always bringing in with the hearts. Never bringing in with the nuclear problems, thank God.
Hell yeah.
Gamer Nurse Scale, member for 6 months. Again, thank you, sweetie. I'm 6 months old in this channel. Let's go, gooners and bigots. Yes, let's.
Yes.
Welcome to the doghouse. And let's get started.
Yes.
So, as we know, Summer Game Fest, we get a lot of the usuals. We get the Sony State of Play gaming, PC gaming show, the Xbox Showcase, Future Game Show, which was just finished, aired today, and Summer Game Fest, which was the Summer Game Fest show, which was yesterday. And I believe the Xbox Showcase is tomorrow with the PC gaming, correct?
Yep, that is correct.
And so far, I mean, I hate to say this, and I gotta say, I'm shocked to say this, but so far, the State of Play has the better list of games right now.
Yeah, I really can't. I mean, I don't think the State of Play was great by any means. It was okay. Like
Yeah,
there was at least a few things there for me personally. Most of it was third party, which overall is good. At least you know,
yeah.
the
I
vast
mean, so
majority of
far,
players across the board could play. So
yeah. I mean, so far they showed the better listings
yeah,
for the opening.
yep, I agree. At least compared to Summer Game Fest.
Yeah. I think everybody fell asleep with the Summer Game Fest.
Man,
So some of the games though that a lot of us are looking forward to though, or as we've already seen, is Hellraiser Revival, which we saw today on the Future Game Show. Stellar Blade Blood Rain, Silent Hill Townfall. These are all, a lot of these were announced last year to early this year. So these are really just
I think that's what's surprising.
yeah,
Like
these are more just updates, which is anything.
Yeah, like nothing. Like I don't really know how much really caught anybody by surprise, because there was really just, like you said, updates on stuff as opposed to like just just like new game announcements that are actually exciting or just crazy or not for like super niche or something like that. or like honestly interactive movie games. And I like a good interactive movie game, but like we kind of just want like I think a lot of us are looking for like gamers games right now that are on the AAA level. I think that's kind of the
Yeah,
struggle. Like
yeah.
gaming, like games that are just core gameplay have really just been on the double A and the single A level. Everything besides like a Stellar Blade, for example, you that's like triple A is very it's very like story driven, forced cutscene, interactive movie type stuff. So
And of course, James OP gifted us another 5 Scooby Pup memberships. Thank
hell
you very
yeah, dude.
much, sweetie. We
Great
get
beat.
that for you, another Deadpool.
What the hell are these? Hey, can I keep them? Can I keep them too? Why wouldn't you let me keep the girls too? We are gonna have to have some words after your stream, Scoob.
I love that.
Fire.
I will never get tired of that clip.
I hear that. But yeah, I'm kind of
But
surprised they didn't show more of
um,
Blade Zero at the State of Play. That's what I was kind of expecting to see, and they were just like, "Yeah, it exists still. Tune in later in the summer or some shit like that." I was like, "Huh?"
yeah, but I mean, like at least this is a list of some of the games that we have right now that we know of that are going to be coming out. Some of them this year, some of them beginning of next year.
What was the
Than
for you? Oh, I'm sorry, you were cutting out. I may have talked over you by accident.
Some of them more interesting than the others. Are definitely the most interesting that people seem to be into. Stellar Blade Blood Rain, I was I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping for Eve to return.
Yeah.
I would love to show commercials for you guys. I mean, I finally have a gaming laptop and I can do that, but I'm in a limited amount of time and the commercials are long.
Yeah.
But
I think
I was kind of hoping that Stellar Blade, the sequel, would have Eve because they left the first one with her as a cliffhanger.
yeah.
And this one, it doesn't even feel like a Stellar Blade game in the first place. I saw this, and the first thing that came to my mind was it was Battle Angel Alita or Ghost in the Shell or maybe Bubblegum Crisis. I thought it was like one of those 3, and then they said, "Oh, no, it's Stellar Blade," and I was like, "What?"
I mean, I get where you're coming from. That's completely fair because the first one set the table. But all those things that you named are awesome, and the fact that this Stellar Blade sequel kind of reminded you of that, I don't think is a bad thing either.
I just think what gets to me the most is the character.
Yeah.
What bothers me the most is I was expecting Eve, I wanted Eve, and I didn't get Eve.
I get that. I mean, and I feel you on it heavy.
And on top of that, you get a character named EV instead of Eve. So it's like, are you guys getting lazy on this? You better not be.
I don't think that's necessarily the case. I think there's more to it than what they've shown off. It's very they didn't really give us much to chew on besides like the type of combat the character's gonna have. And I think that's the main reason why the character has changed. Because she has her own specific moveset, seems like that's quite different from Eve. So I'm interested to see because the brawler type of gameplay looks interesting to me. For me, I'm Usually, I do agree with you on most situations. Like, I'm the one that literally chose not to play Onimusha 2 as a kid because Samanosuke was not the main protagonist. It was Jubei instead. And I'm just like, no, you're not getting rid of my Samanosuke. And then when Onimusha 3 came out, it's like, oh, there's two protagonists, but Samanosuke's back. Okay, I'm in again. And then Onimusha 4 came out, and I was like, who is this blonde motherfucker? Get him out of here. I don't care anymore. So I totally get where you're at with that. Um, but I'm not completely opposed to this. I don't know, like
I'm not
I think
opposed.
the
I'm not
gameplay is winning
opposed.
me over.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to it. It's just, it throws me off.
No, that's fair. I mean, to be fair, it's it's a first trailer.
It's more of a if they're going to make it hand to hand and stuff like that, it's very much like the three animes that I mentioned. And I know and Zelosity says maybe a prequel, and I mean it would probably serve better as a prequel, but Jeff did say this takes place several years post Stellar Blade Eve, which
Yeah.
another thing that's starting to get on my nerves is when they make sequels and it's several years later. Like
I mean, I would think that they would at least try to.
like Ghost of Yote, okay? That was several years later.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, why can't you just pick up, right after, the other one? It's not that hard to do this kind of stuff.
Yeah. No, I get that. It's difficult. Maybe it really just depends on what the studio wanted to do. I don't know. Maybe they just wanted to switch it up. The good thing, at least, is that there's always a chance to revisit because there's still that open space there. So I don't know. I wonder if they're going to discuss Eve in this, like, and how much they will. But yeah, no, I get where you're coming from. For me, I don't really feel the same way. But I sympathize with your how you feel about it. I think it is pretty cool. Like, I also noticed that they used, for some reason, Blood Rain, and I wonder if that's a reference to the PS2 games, which I thought was kind of cool. There's just like a lot of discussion around Stellar Blade, and at least like I don't know, like there's so many weird like things that people are discussing. Like they're arguing over the age of the character. They're like pointing out like, oh, this is fucking AI, and then you look at the picture, you're like, where? Like, I don't know. I I guess Stellar Blade is just going to forever be like the game that just gets discussed in these, I don't know,
Yeah, and that's
pushback
another
ways.
thing though. And that's another thing is everybody's going to start saying every game is going to have AI in it. Get used to it. That's all I can say. Yes, it is a tool, and there will be companies that will refuse to remove it.
Yeah, for me, I don't know. I don't have the luxury of taking sitting on a soapbox and being like, well, if there's AI in the final product, I am never gonna play it. I'm sorry, bro. Like, if the game is good, the game is good. I don't give a shit. Like,
Mhm.
I know it's I would like ideally for everything surrounding a game to be a personal touch from the developer. Because I think that is important. But there's some things that just aren't going to be very important to me, like a sticker on a wall, stuff like that. I don't know.
If the game, yeah, exactly. If the Did I cut out?
For like a second, yeah.
Okay, yeah. If the game is good, like you said, the game is good, and you shouldn't hold back on it uh, because of that. Um, and then, of course, we have Wolverine, which I don't know. know. I kind of got mixed feelings on that. What do you think about it?
Well, personally, I will not be getting the game unless it comes to PC. I'm just putting that out there. I don't want to pretend like, oh, I was super interested. Like for me, the make or break is whether it comes to PC or not. I'm really that simple that way. But the thought process on this game, I mean, I think the blood and the gore. I mean, well, you have to separate the discussion. The blood is nice. The fact that there's like we didn't see any dismemberment is kind of shitty. But
Mhm.
I do at least appreciate the excessive blood. And people were feeling like weirdly queasy about it. Some people, and it's like, what were you expecting from a Wolverine game?
Wolverine is historically very bloody character.
Yeah, I mean, especially in his own game, I can understand. For example, if it's like X-Men, if they dial it back a little bit with Wolverine, because people have always tuned in for X-Men for the team, and some people would branch off into Wolverine because they like the more bloody, gory character and his how he handles his business. But then there's people that they like Wolverine and the X-Men, but they're not really about all that. And, you know, X-Men is a conglomeration of an entire team that they have different abilities, they have different personalities, and they have to get together, work as a team, and work it out, right? So if it was X-Men, it'd be a little bit different. But yeah, this is Wolverine. Like you should know what to expect from that. I'm
Yeah,
just kind of sad they didn't really go into like the more detailed intricacies of Wolverine's regeneration, because I played X-Men Origins Wolverine, and you'd get out of like a fight and you got messed up a little bit, you'd see like holes in his body and it'd slowly like regenerate and stuff. And that was crazy for like I don't remember exactly when it came out, but it was in a 7th gen game. It was on 360, PS3. I played it on PS3 and it was really good. It was like so much detail in it. So I was kind of surprised that you didn't really see much like regeneration other than his health bar filling back up. Is like, what the fuck?
yeah, it's and also on top of that, one another thing that irked me is if they used a consultancy company
Oh,
and
SBI.
they got rid of instead of X-Men, it's now X Team.
Well,
Um,
I I don't. Is that from consultancy or is that because um they don't
they didn't
actually have
say.
the rights to X-Men?
They didn't say. They refused to say. I was like,
Yeah, see that's the thing. Like it's two potential possibilities. It could be because of DEI or bullshit like SBI, whatever fuck have you. Or it could be literally because they don't have a full-on agreement with Disney over including the existence of X-Men in this, because there is no reference to anything X-Men at all, not even X's on their outfits, nothing. So um it doesn't even seem like they can make any mention of the group, which to me I think is just fucking gay. Like they're saying like X-Men doesn't exist in this universe, and it's like, then how is Jean not a vegetable? Like
yeah, exactly.
the reason why Jean is even a functioning human being is because Xavier came to her and helped her. Like she literally watched and felt her best friend die when she got hit by a car, and it put Jean in this like catatonic vegetable state in when she was like a kid, like 8, 9 years old or whatever. And Xavier sought her out and got her out of that place where she's stuck in her mind and got her to be able to move on. So like if the X-Men don't exist, if Xavier doesn't exist, like, or if there's no reference of him making the team, how is she even a functioning human being? Like,
I
like
mean,
it doesn't make any sense at all.
you see,
They fucked this all up.
you see Mystique, you see Sabretooth, you see Jean Grey. I say Mystique and Jean Grey, they ain't the world's best looking.
Yeah, I it's just weird to me, I don't know what they
I,
did with Jean.
I really
There's
don't
nothing.
understand. I really don't understand how the East make the women look so feminine. And the West makes them look so not.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, it's crazy because Jean is like one of my all-time favorite comic book characters. I enjoy the characters that can be strong, but mostly have self-struggle and deal with like really serious trauma. Like, I think that's why I gravitate towards X-Men so heavily. And Jean is one of those characters, probably more than most. And so I really love her character for that. Like, she brings out all the emotions. But yeah, she's supposed to be like, I guess this harpens back to the X-Men group. Like, she's supposed to be, especially in those early days of the original team, like, she's the heart and soul of that team.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
it's just so weird to like see them not really take care of my girl at all.
I mean, in the movies, Wolverine damn near lost it when Jean died.
I mean, shit, in X3, Scott and Wolverine were a mess. Like, look at how Hugh Jackman's character, how fucked up his hair is, how he just looks off. And the same thing with Scott. Yeah, when Jean died in the original Dark Phoenix saga, it broke the team. She is very important to them. She is the selfless, genuine human being that it just happens to be a mutant.
Mm-hmm.
And why it hits so hard in the Dark Phoenix saga is because she was selfless all the way up until the very end. I don't know, like, obviously they don't really. I think what separates at least Spider-Man 2018 or whatever the fuck that game came out, I can't even remember. I think it was 2018. From this is that, like, the devs weren't like having to patchwork shit with Spider-Man 2018. Like, they made a pretty solid story that didn't have to, I don't know, just ignore things that made Peter who he is. Like, it's like now you have to ignore things that make Wolverine the guy that he is, you know, with being brought into the X-Men and then, you know, kind of just trying to do good.
Yep. I definitely say, and I know a lot of people are happy about this one because there were a lot of cheers when this was shown, and even you got happy about this one. Rayman Legends Retold.
Yes, it is so cool.
We got another Rayman game coming.
This one's a remake. Some people feel funny about that, but I'm not picky. I just want to see my man get another go.
Hey, I mean, hey, if you know what, if it brings back, it may bring in new fans. If it brings in new fans, and it may bring in new games.
No, I agree, and I do like the art style of this. It's a little, I don't know. I think it's cute. But also Rayman always had a way of being kind of cute, but also kind of cool, especially on the PS1. So I like his hair in this one. I think that's cute. Overall, I'm down, bro. I love to see Rayman. It almost feels like he's getting like a third chance at this point. I don't know, like, it's rough out here for platformers, for old, long-standing platformers to really just get mainstream appeal, because now every game seems to have to be like a Sony slop, I guess. I don't know, like, but I'll definitely be supporting. I don't know. Some people are bitching about they don't show enough cleavage of the female fucking character. Like, bro, I was like, what the fuck are we talking about?
To me, it's gameplay and story.
Yeah, I mean, I just want a fun factor. That's what's important to me. Fun factor, gameplay, fun factor. Rayman being who he is, being his little cute, charming self. Like, let me get some of that. Let me get them good feels, bro.
Yeah, for me, what makes a really good game is Good story, good gameplay. I'm a sucker for graphics. I really
Yeah.
am. If I can't see what the shit I'm doing, then I'm not a happy
Oh,
person.
yeah. Yeah,
Um,
I'd say I don't care about graphics, but
you make the
obviously
characters,
you gotta be able to see what the fuck you're looking at and
yeah,
stuff,
make the
obviously. So
characters look good, then yeah, okay.
Mhm.
That
Yep.
makes it even better. And give them a backstory as towards why they're doing the shit that they're doing. Yes. Make all that come together. Perfectly
Mm.
fine. You have my attention. I will definitely pick it up.
This one's supposed
Pragmata,
to be
it
starting you
looked,
from the beginning.
yeah, Pragmata, I kind of got a little bit biased for that game because it looked like they had kidnapped my niece and put her in the game. So I was
Aw.
already so I was already willing to play the game at that point in time. And I haven't gotten that far into the game. And already half the time I'm going, oh,
Yeah.
I even said one time, I was like, Cassie would love this because she goes chasing after a little kitten. Um,
That's
and
cute.
she's just the most adorable character you could ever come across in a game. And the game just because of her, the game really gets you in the feels. And that's a type of game you want to get. You know, that's a type of
Yeah,
game that's a good type of game.
I feel that.
Um,
Yeah,
but
it definitely pulled at everyone's heartstrings, Pragmata. For me, I don't know, I just didn't really care to play it, but I understand. I totally
well,
get where people are coming from.
a lot of people don't know that it actually has two multiple endings.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, it has the default ending, and then it has the true ending. Uh, and the true ending is what you get is you don't have to play the entire game all over again for that ending. Uh, you just have to get a certain item and then fight the last boss again.
Okay.
Um,
Like, I like,
and
I like games that do that. Like,
yeah, and Capcom,
I hate games that lay out all these very intricate things you have to do in order to get, like, the best ending or whatever, but I do
yeah,
like games where it's like, "Okay, we have this ending, but then you could go back to, like, the last chapter and do this one thing differently and then experience an alternative." I think that's
yeah,
cool.
and it's the true ending, and Capcom has said that they do intend on making a series out of it. So they better make a fucking sequel because I want to see those two together again.
Mm.
Because I saw the ending when I went to go visit one of my buddies, and I didn't realize he was playing it at the time, and it left me crying for 2 days straight.
Oh my god.
So I want to see. I want that. I want a sequel. Damn it.
Okay. Not mad at that.
When he told me what the true ending was, I was still sad, but it left me hope.
Yeah,
Um,
that's cute.
but yeah, when a game comes out and it's like Rayman, if a lot of people like it, I'm no doubt in my mind that they'll probably bring it back. I mean, look what they did with Ratchet and Clank.
Yep. Yeah.
They did for Ratchet and Clank. Not long though, but they still did it. But if it builds enough of a fandom, then I have no doubt in my mind that they'll probably make more.
Yeah, I think,
Um,
I mean, it's a successful franchise. I mean, it's a successful start to a franchise, I should say. They're happy with the sales, did pretty well.
wasn't there a rumor that there was going to be that they were going to bring back Crash Bandicoot?
Well, they did bring out Crash 4. I don't think it did too well though. Sadly, it didn't get really the marketing that I think that it needed in order to. I mean, that's the struggle with platformers, man. Especially 3D platformers, which I think is insane. I mean, I love me a good 3D platformer. There's a few 3D platformers they showed that are more smaller scale games that I'm interested in.
Yeah, and then of course, uh, one of the dumbest companies. I cannot stand this company. pulling the stupidest move possible. Bungie, Bungo, whatever the hell you want to call them,
Dumb.
slaughtering Destiny, which I get. It was already going down the drain. In my opinion, it kind of needed to die a long time ago.
Damn.
Well, as much of a Destiny fan as I was, and I was a Hunter main, I honestly think that when to the DLC Lightfall, or as I like to call it, Lightfall, they should have killed it right then and there, because
Yeah, I heard that
technically
one was awful.
Yeah, because it did kill the game. I mean, Sony even stepped in and said, "You either fix this shit or we will step in." And I kind of wish that they had. But unfortunately, no. And that wasn't the case. But yeah, Bungie has decided to nix Destiny and focus on Marathon.
Yeah. Good luck with that. I don't know what I was like. I guess technically, I'm not saying that it was right for them to do what they did, but technically they kind of needed to if they would hope to fucking fix this shipwreck of a game. Like, apparently, I guess they need all hands on deck. It's like, but I don't know, bro. You just made it major enemies of people that once loved you. So good luck with that. I'm hearing that the Destiny 2 little final DLC is actually pretty much what everyone wanted that are still, Destiny players and stuff like that. So the fact that they're giving people what they want in the end with Destiny 2 and then saying, yeah, we're ditching Destiny 2 entirely for Marathon, like, you just made so many enemies of out of your player base.
At every show, State of Play, all of them, including today, Future Game Show, yesterday, Summer Game Fest, that show. Everybody, I saw in the chat, the chat was littered with Destiny 3, Destiny 3, Destiny 3, Destiny 3. And I was like, oh, they're going to be so disappointed.
Yeah,
Instead,
Bungie's not the same anymore. So
instead, a free-to-play Marathon.
Is it free to play?
I think that they are. I think it's going free to play.
Yeah, I don't know if they announced that officially, but
and
I wouldn't.
Yes, I have to agree with Nice. I have to agree with Nissan. Destiny's death has always been inevitable. Marathon simply costs too much to abandon for a pre-Sony live service.
Yeah, it really put Sony in this shit situation. Like, Sony, with a lot of their live service games, or even with a lot of their things that they've done, if it doesn't work out, they abandon it very quickly. That's what they did with Concord. They even did this with their VR2 headset. They abandoned that shit fairly quickly after noticing, yeah, no one's buying this shit. Like, they get out of Dodge in order to avoid putting more money into a failing situation. But with Marathon, they spent so much money. They're in this, like, I don't know, sunken cost fallacy, I guess. Because I don't think as much as Bungie has been able to turn around some pretty shit situations, I don't think that they got it like that anymore to be able to turn Marathon around, especially when there's more spite against them now than anything else. Like, you've created spiteful players, so they will definitely go out of their way to spite you and watch you fail at this point. So.
And thank you, Dan, Furious Dan, for rating the stream. Thank you very much, sweetie. Much appreciated. Always appreciated. Gotta love those raids. I haven't had one in quite a while. And James Opp for $2 says, only free for a week, trying to sell the season.
Yep.
Ah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
yes.
Because they got to get people to buy. I mean, what can you do? Is the
Very much so.
season do you have to like pay for each season, or is it just you buy the game and it's like you jump in, like to get the seasons are the free content every, I don't know, every 3 months or something like that?
I have no idea, but here you go for the wonderful little super chat.
Thank you for the
Shut up and take my money.
Yogi! Yay!
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
PWG. But yes, thank you for the super chat. Thank you very, 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 very. Don't think I've said it enough. Very much, James. Thank you so
Hell
much.
yeah. King.
Loving you so much for that.
I don't know about you. I miss looter shooters, man. Like not that all of them were good. Matter of fact, not like most of them were good or anything, but at least looter shooters were like, oh, interesting to me. Whereas if you just tell me that the bullshit that Marathon is on, what do you call them shits? Extraction shooter. You tell me a game's an extraction shooter, it's like, oh, all right, well, this is a piss break. Got you. Like, I don't even give a fuck if you say it's an extraction shooter.
And on top of that, we got like, what, 4 extraction shooters announced this week so far?
Can't wait to not play them.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely can't wait. I think my favorite looter shooter has to have been and always will be Borderlands.
Yeah, Borderlands is the best. It's the cream of the crop, at least 1 and 2. 3 went into like retard territory, and I never even played 4 to figure out if it's worth a damn or not.
Okay,
people
so
say it's better than 3, but that's not saying anything because 3 is shit. So
okay, so 4 is essentially Destiny with Borderlands art style.
I mean, that's not inherently awful though.
And I'm not talking good Destiny. Like you do have your own little ghost and stuff. But
in all fairness, garbage Destiny is at least better than an extraction shooter. I'm just gonna say it. Like, I'm gonna be real. I would still rather play that than Marathon or most extraction shooters.
Now, Borderlands 2 was the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
Out of the Borderlands series. Now, if they had given Borderlands 2 the extra gameplay mechanics, like the double jump and the pulling yourself up and everything, put that into Borderlands 2, it would have been the cherry on top. It would have been the creme de la creme.
Back when flavored text mattered.
Yeah, it would have been perfect. It didn't. 3 and 4 were not needed. I'm sorry, I did not like the whole grown up. It's just no.
I'm willing to play 4 at a deep discount, but yeah, I refuse to pay like exorbitant amounts of money to have to deal with retard millennial writing and just bullshit. That's clearly still not going to be better than 2. I'm still.
No truer words can be said.
Yep. Marathon can burn in hell. Facts.
But yeah, I wouldn't even be willing to play 4 unless I got it for free.
Free? All right. Well, I'm not mad at that. Free or dirt cheap bargain bin? Walmart bin? Hell yeah.
Don't you dare, woman.
I mean, shit.
Don't you dare, mujer.
Oh, man. She's throwing the Spanish
That's
at me.
what I call my mom. That's what I call my mom.
Oh, I just call my mom woman.
I call her woman, but in broken Spanish.
I'm just female Vegeta. Woman.
And then of course we have what's going on, and a lot of people are looking forward to this one, and that is Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis.
I'm scared to be excited, but I am.
I'm cautiously optimistic, but they showed more gameplay and such today in the Future Game Show, and I was getting a lot of Uncharted.
I don't hate that.
I don't hate it either, but the Uncharted was how should I put it? The puzzles were annoying.
Oh.
There were too many.
I mean, I agree because I hate puzzles. Like, the less puzzles, the better. I guess maybe that's a big reason why I do like the Tomb Raider reboot, because they don't really give a fuck about the puzzles. But a lot of long-standing Tomb Raider fans don't like that. And I understand because, I've played enough of the OG ones to understand where they're coming from. So I think that this this reimagine, and the developers are specifically calling it reimagining the original. I think that it's trying to find a reasonable in between for everybody. So me as a reboot preferred player, because I'm a fucking Tomb Raider reboot simp. Like, that first game is definitely my top 10 of all time personally. The fact that I'm intrigued, but I've also played other games and I've enjoyed those as well. But then, the OG fans are also pretty intrigued. What was I forget the Tomb Raider game where it was kind of a reboot of the original, well, remake more so. Like, they're intrigued. Like, I think that this is getting a lot of people invested. Like, I love the look of Lara. I think her voice acting is pretty decent.
Yeah.
I think that, and I'm not mad that they changed her. Like, I'm really not. I do like Survivor Laura, at least that first game. After that, she just doesn't make any character development at all. So it's like, ugh. But I think that this is a reasonable in between. I just don't trust Crystal Dynamics. Like, they've proven that they're willing to censor shit. They change shit up. They wanted to call Laura a truth seeker as opposed to a Tomb Raider for a while, which goes to show that you're ashamed of your own character. Like, I just don't trust them, but I like what I'm seeing.
Oh, don't forget the Tomb Raider game that they made that had that one person that worked with her that was in a wheelchair.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I definitely tried to axe that out of my mind.
Sorry.
What I'm the most scared of is the Tomb Raider that's coming out after this one, because if the leaks are true, unless they changed it around, the next game she could end up being a lesbian that actually has a bunch of other people doing the tomb raiding for her. So, like, yeah.
No.
I hope that was just a bad script that ended up getting rewritten. When they realized, our idea of what Lara could be is genuinely retarded, and if we want to still have a franchise, we better fucking get shit straight.
I hope not. I mean, look at what they're already doing. Look at what Prime is already doing to her character.
Oh, are you talking about the show?
Yeah.
That doesn't exist in my brain either.
They said, we do not want to focus on her sexuality. Bull fucking shit. That was part of the fucking game. Ugh. Bring back Angelina Jolie.
Oh, shit.
Bring her back. That's all I can say. And
I mean, by movie game standards, they weren't the worst, so.
And of course, your boyfriend, Cassie.
Oh my god.
Onimusha.
Dude. I mean, Samanosuke is my lifelong husband, so. But
I'm always going to call him your boyfriend. You know that.
Oh my gosh. Well, I do like the character. I played some of this demo. I haven't finished it. I usually don't like to play demos, so the fact that I even tried is like saying a lot. But I do like the look of this game. It's really nice. I like was it Masashi, whatever the hell his name is? He's pretty cool. I will definitely have to play this game in Japanese because his voice acting is fucking retarded. He has like an English accent. I don't understand. Like, I look at an Asian man, and there's no way I can imagine him with a white man sounding English accent. Like, it's just weird to me.
You sound exactly like me when I was playing Wu Chang Fallen Feathers for the in the beginning. There's this one part where I come across a guy who's asking for my help, and he has a British accent. And I'm like, guys, is it just me? Or is it weird that this Asian guy has a British accent?
Yeah. And no, like, I mean, I'm sure that there's Asian dudes that live in England and shit, and they probably talk like that. But you could tell that they like. There's always like I don't know, how do you say, like, certain people just say certain things a certain way. Like, if I go hang out with my cousins on my Puerto Rican side and my aunts and my uncles, my name is Kasi. All right. Like, and I just accept it for what it is. All right. Cause they just have their little accent and stuff when they're speaking English. Like that's just what it is. Having this dude sound straight up like a white man, a white Englishman is crazy. Like, it's just weird. And I could look over it if it's a side character, but I literally I'm stuck with this guy for the whole game.
And Nissan $5 says, hot take, Lara's sexuality sold the game, but wasn't necessary for the game itself. Sexiness is achievable without being gratuitous. Very, very true.
And I think she's generally pretty sexy. Like, in terms of, I mean, it's not over the top or anything. I mean, I'm sure some people want it to be over the top, and if you really care about that, hey man, there's going to be mods out there for you. I'm not opposed to you doing that to your game. You got to get on the PC, obviously, but yeah, I don't really have an issue with how she looks. I think she looks cool. Like, I'm down with it as long as they don't do any fucking weird shit, story wise. Like, for me, it's about the adventure and Lara being
a badass.
Yeah, exactly, a badass. And she does look pretty. Like, after I prefer modesty, but also like a woman that knows that she's beautiful, and doesn't have to prove it. Like, I think that's more cool to me more often than not. But I don't know. I'm cool with it. Some people they prefer other things, and that's cool. But I don't know. I just want Lara to not. The most important thing for me is for her to be a confident woman without being a girl boss. Like, if they nail that, awesome. If they fuck that up, it's gonna leave a super sour taste in everyone's mouth.
And Nissan, since you did that wonderful super chat, here you go, sweetie.
Yeah, take that sexuality, Nissan. I mean, what? Yeah. Damn you, Linda.
Linda says, Cassie sits in the dark wearing baggy clothes to hide her beauty.
If you say so.
Doesn't Linda always put you in not in bride, but in maid outfits and stuff?
No, but he always fucking puts me in really fucking weird situations, you goddamn bastard.
So aside from Onimusha, we also have now. I don't understand why they made a sequel, because I hated the first one.
Really?
I hated the first one. I thought that I thought the first one's story sucked. And that was Until Dawn 2.
I enjoyed it. I don't know.
I platinumed the entire game. I thought it was way too easy. And I thought the story sucked. And my favorite
interactive
thing,
movie.
and I thought my favorite thing, my favorite trophy in that game was kill everyone.
So you
And
didn't gravitate to anyone.
that was the first trophy I got. Kill everyone. No, wait, I take that back. It was the second. Kill everyone.
I like the first Until Dawn. I had fun with it. I mean, most of my favorite like slasher-esque films, like honestly, they're garbage stories, but they're slasher slop, and I love it. I fucking eat it up. I'm a slasher slop lover. Like I don't
So
know.
am I, but the story at least has to make sense, or at least has to make me keep my attention. And I just
I
had
mean,
I had no attention span for it.
most of literally the mass majority of slasher films from the I'm gonna leave the original Halloween out of it from 1980 on. Most of them don't make any sense, and most of them have to purposely make all of the fucking characters genuinely retarded in order for it to at least come together. Because no rational person that has any fucking sense at all is gonna be as stupid as the motherfuckers as grown ass adults, for example, in Halloween 2 in the hospital. Like you can't convince me that real people would be that retarded. And this is why
No,
Michael Myers is my hero. Kill them all.
no, I gotta say, if it's one thing about Hollywood slasher fix, it's how stupid any of them are because they always break this damn Hollywood tropes. Don't go into the basement. Don't go into anywhere that's dark. It's like you are breaking every single damn horror movie rule, and you
Well,
know it.
these films made the rules. So
Yeah, and it's still like,
it is what
I mean, the I always forget the name of this movie. Um, there's another one coming out. There's another. There's its sequel has
scary movie.
no. It's slash. When it comes to being a slasher, good God, uh, does it know what it's doing? Has Art the Clown. I forget.
Oh, oh fuck.
I forget the name of the movie.
You know, I'm not as big of a fan of that as other people are. I mean, I don't think that they're bad. I think that they're great for the budgets that they're usually working with. But I'm not a big fan either. I respect it. I always can at least respect a slasher that works with minimal money. I mean,
Hmm.
that's literally Halloween in a nutshell.
Yeah, definitely. Um, but yeah, I'm
I,
just not looking forward to Until Dawn 2. I mean, what more can they do? I mean, when you
I
think
mean, it's
about
a
it.
different scenario. I know that one of the main villain dude from the first is in this. I mean, I liked Until Dawn. I thought Until Dawn is cool. They remade it and apparently fucked it up. So I didn't bother to play the remake. I don't know. Maybe I'll play it for shits and giggles one day. But I was impressed by Until Dawn because that game came out at a time it really showcased the ability of the PS4 and how
Yeah.
powerful, it was a powerful display of graphical fidelity. I mean, they're interactive movie games. They're for a very certain group of people. I enjoy them because I would prefer a game to be an interactive movie game than be like an action game that kind of forces you into all this cinematic shit. Like, can we just separate the two sort of deal? So I don't mind interactive movie games. I thought Until Dawn was a cool slasher. It definitely unashamed it unashamedly, I guess you could say, you know, dived into
Well,
horror tropes of the genre of the subgenre. And
I mean,
cool.
Until Dawn, I mean, in the first one, Until Dawn, you actually had a monster that you were freaking dealing with. Now, in Until Dawn 2, from what they're showing, it's obviously just a guy who's just a slasher on an island. Okay, so what's so special about that? At least the first one had uh, a monster and something special. This one is just you're being chased around on an island by
I mean,
a
but
guy in a mask.
I don't think it needs to be special. If I don't mind that. I mean that's what I kind of expect from that type of shit. Personally.
And another
Like,
movie,
you know what I
another
think?
game. What?
Real quick, I think that Until Dawn definitely is harmed by the fact that there's other interactive movie slash slasher sort of horror films coming out. Like that definitely hurts it. But if this Until Dawn 2 came out like very closely after the first one, I think people would be more open to it because there wasn't, I don't know, maybe it's hard to say because there's competition out here now. So who knows? Maybe Until Dawn 2 won't live up to the competition. But
I think
I think it's cool that it's continuing on.
I think maybe the reason why they're making it the way it is they're probably trying to base it off of the movie.
Maybe, but I ain't watched that shit. Now,
The movie had nothing to do with the game. When they
yeah,
made the movie, they said we're not making it off that we're not basing it off the game. But it's like, then why are you? We're just trying to get into the series, but you're not using anything that has to do with. We don't want to though, so I have a feeling that this probably might have something to do with the movie, or maybe closer to the movie.
yeah. Now, if that's the case, yeah, that's a different story. My opinion heavily skewed depending on if that's the case or not.
And it looks like Papa Stitch might have seen the movie.
Yeah,
Considering he's saying, I hate the movie.
I'm very picky with my movie choices.
And then, of course, Control Resonant. Now, that one I'm kind of iffy about because when I played Control, I found the enemies were kind of like bullet sponges, which
Yeah, they were.
I didn't like, and I'm hoping that maybe they change that with this.
Um, yeah, I'm not sold on Control Resonant. I really like the
Mhm.
first one. I love the first one. I love how destructive everything around you was. I think that was super awesome. Like you're throwing motherfuckers around and like everything is breaking as you're throwing them.
Yeah,
Stuff like that's really cool. So I don't know. I'm interested because I like Jessie's character. I thought she was cool, and then they confirmed that she's in this to some extent. I don't really like Dylan so far. He looks like a pudgy faced dork. I guess how people felt about Jessie, because I know that people didn't particularly care for the look of the character. That personally, she doesn't bother me because it's just like, oh, it's just Jean Grey with a gun. I'm down. Like that's how I just imagined it. I guess that made it more. I was more willing to jump in.
I
But
don't like the way she
I guess I
looks.
feel about Dylan the way people felt about Jessie.
I don't like the way she looks in this particular game. I like the way she looked in the first game, but I don't like the way she looks in this in the sequel.
Yeah, that's fair.
I am curious about it. Will I buy it? I'll probably watch somebody play it first or play a demo if one becomes available before I make any decision.
I feel that. Yeah, I always encourage people if the marketing didn't sell you on it, they didn't do their job. Wait and see. Wait and see. Don't force yourself to buy something if you're not sold on it. Why buy something you're not excited for? Unless somebody plays it, you see it, oh, you're like, oh, I would love this. All right. Let me jump in. Like, don't force yourself to buy something, especially nowadays where I don't know, like, I used to give games a chance back in the day, and more often than not, I would usually actually be happy. Or, I randomly bought Elder Scrolls Oblivion I picked it out for my birthday when I was a kid, and it ended up being my all-time favorite video game. So, nowadays I just feel like doing the same thing doesn't have like a high percentage of success. So why give them the benefit of the doubt?
What I find so funny is throughout all the game shows so far, the crowds were so dead.
Oh yeah, Summer Game Fest was so fucking dead. You just hear like three people in the background, like like clapping.
I
It's
mean,
like what the fuck?
there were even some points where you didn't hear any clapping at all.
Yeah,
It was like I heard a cough, but I didn't hear a clap.
Nissan's right. Control 2 could be amazing. It all really depends on how satisfying Dylan's powers are. Period.
Yes.
Like if it because to me what made Control so good was how satisfying it was to play Jessie, to use her powers. Like you felt like a fucking bad motherfucker. Like it's not just what she's doing, but how the world reacts. Like everything fucking breaking apart when you're like flinging someone across a room full of desks and papers and shit. Like, you felt really badass. If this game can make you feel badass, it could be fun as fuck.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I know you got excited, and the audience definitely somewhat lit up when The Wolf Among Us 2 popped up.
Oh yeah. This is I know that it's an interactive movie game, so there's a lot of people that aren't going to give a fuck, and I don't blame you, right? But I will say this: The Wolf Among Us, the first game, is easily top 3 Telltale.
I've
Obviously,
never played it.
it is a must play if you like Telltale games. It is definitely top 3. It's not even disputable. The only other ones that it's competing with is like The Last of Us Season 1. And some people would say Tales from the Borderlands. I still haven't played Tales from the Borderlands. I actually do intend to play that. But people say that's top tier as well. But The Wolf Among Us, the first one, was so fucking good for so many reasons. The main character is awesome. All right, his side character, Snow White, so fucking cool too. Like the way that they turn like Fable characters into like characters in this world, and just how fucked up this world is so cool. And the story was really interesting. But then, Telltale went under. Like, it's so crazy to think that Telltale even still exists. Cassie's gaming journalist mode is activated. Oh man, bro. But
At least she's not IGN gaming journalist, okay?
Oh,
10 out
man,
of
well-
10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10.
Yep.
Oh god.
I can't help it. I like a good story in a game. Just as long as the game itself understands what type of game it's trying to be. The Wolf
Yeah.
Among Us was not trying to be anything other than an interactive movie game, and it knew its place. And it told a respectable story, had really interesting characters, and did its thing. Now, Telltale, like I said, Telltale Games went under, and people thought, "Oh wow, the sequel's never happening." And then, like years later, they were just like, "Yeah, it's actually happening." It was supposed to come out like 2023, and then it got delayed again. So like, this is like the third delay, but it's still happening. So I don't know. This could end up being a fucking disaster. Honestly, I've been trying to look into who's writing this, because that could be make or break. Because I did play some of Telltale's I forget the name of it. But they did recently, like 2-3 years ago, put out a story, and it was fucking awful. It's from a TV series that they turned into The Expanse. I never watched this show, but I played like the first 2 episodes of The Expanse, a Telltale series, and it sucked. So if it has some of the same writers, I would say likely The Wolf Among Us 2 is probably fucking cooked. But if it retained any of the original writers, or at least has good writers, there's a serious chance here. But I don't know. We need to wait and see more. So I'm excited.
Hey,
Uh,
Toasty
Josh
with
is
the Moosty. How you doing, sweetie?
Thirsty. What's up?
Hola, chica. But yeah, I've never played any. I mean, I've only played like maybe one Telltale game, and that was the Borderlands one.
How'd you like
And
that one?
that was a mistake on my behalf.
Really?
on my behalf.
Not your
I
thing?
did not like it. I
Play the last. I mean, not the last, but Walking Dead.
I'll have to try that because I had that for free. I got that for free from PlayStation Plus.
Do
I
it.
just never played it.
It's all of the
I have so
feels.
many games. I have so many games for free from PlayStation Plus that I have yet to play.
I will
Um,
say, since you really enjoyed Pragmata, it has some of the same vibes. In terms of like, father-daughter dynamic shit.
Mhm.
Like, if you really are feelsy with that, that's a great one. Honestly, it was one of the best stories, I mean, of its generation, pretty much. So
And then, of course, they announced this one really got the crowd going, but they didn't show anything else. Damn it! The Last Ronin, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game.
yep.
They didn't show anything else other than a sewer and then a sewer lid and then a title. Which
Yeah. We're still
pissed
back at
me
square
off.
one with them.
Yeah, which pissed me off. I was like, God damn it. I was hoping for so much more.
The only thing we discovered is that it's being made by the fuck is their name? The Bayonetta devs. Fuck.
Platinum.
Platinum, yes. It's being made by Platinum.
Which I like.
And that
I
it
like
still
Platinum
exists.
Studios.
I mean, sometimes I like them and sometimes I think they're retarded. And they have a really hard time with having any consistency at all. First off, Bayonetta 3 fucking sucks ass. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It
Bayonetta 2
literally
and Bayonetta
Ba-
3 sucked ass, and I honestly think that's I blame Nintendo for that.
You think Bayonetta 2 sucks?
Yeah, and I blame Nintendo
Damn,
for
that's
I
crazy.
blame Nintendo for that.
I mean, at least Bayonetta 2 fucking runs. Bayonetta 3 didn't even fucking run right. I would have to go pirate that fucking bitch just to get a consistent frame rate.
Metal Gear Rising, I had a blast with because it felt like a spiritual successor to Devil May Cry. You had the fast gameplay and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed it. I know a lot of people didn't. A lot of people didn't like the controls and everything, but I found I had no problem with the controls. I really didn't. I had no problem with the game whatsoever. I know people thought, oh, the game is janky. The camera work is this. I didn't have that problem. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, I think it's fair to say that a lot of people are generally under the impression that Platinum's best days are behind them. We could be wrong because they are hard at work at a lot of different things. So I don't know. I will say this: they did do a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game last generation, and it fucking sucked. It was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutants in Manhattan. It is literal fucking dog shit. Me and my friends bought it day one. We didn't like the art style, but we were like, well, it's the Bayonetta devs, bro. Like the gameplay is going to be on point. Nah, it was absolute fucking dog shit. So I don't know. I mean, I know that they've consistently gone through a lot of issues. Pretty much like spanning fucking 2 generations now almost. So that is at least worth referencing. I don't know if they have their shit together now, but in the very least, they did put out Ninja Gaiden 4, which got a lot of positive reception. So that's a positive on their part. So
Ninja
the
Gaiden
thing
was
is,
good.
it's just weird because it's like Ninja Gaiden 4 came out last year. They had Bayonetta 3 and some Bayonetta Origins game that I didn't even bother to give a chance, despite me liking Bayonetta, because I look to Bayonetta for hack and slash action, not for fucking kaiju bullshit. That doesn't run right. That runs at like 15 fucking frames on a Switch too. I mean, excuse me, on a Switch, and whatever the fuck Bayonetta Origins was supposed to be. And then they did Babylon's Fall, which is a live service slop game that literally came out and died immediately. So who knows? And then before that was like what, Astral Chain, which I thought was pretty solid. So like at the end of the day, I don't know what fucking Platinum games we're getting here, but I don't know what to say, and they haven't showed us anything that's worth giving them benefit of doubt on. So the jury's still out on this one. There's nothing here for us.
Arca's Rage, member for 2 months. Thank you, sweetie. Hope everyone is enjoying their weekend.
Yes,
I'm
you too.
starting to. I hope you are as well. If you aren't, that sucks ass. If you aren't, go get a beer. Get drunk. I don't know. Fine. I don't know. I hope. Just cheer up. I hope. Anyways, Vanquish was pretty decent. I believe that was one of their first games. Now, Platinum was formerly Clover Studios, and Clover Studios was formerly part of Capcom.
Yeah.
I gotta say, if I could have any game right now from Platinum remade and brought to the system, I would want it to be Beautiful Joe.
I would too. That would actually be really dope.
I would absolutely adore for it to be Beautiful Joe 1 and 2.
To be honest with you,
'Cause
I don't even think it needs to be a remake. If they do a solid remaster and clean up all the visuals and make it look good, like, because the style of Beautiful Joe lasts a lifetime.
Yeah, it does. And Arca's Rage coming in with
Whew.
10 Scooby Pup memberships. Thank you, sweetie. I love you so much. Here we go
What a
for you.
beast.
Nice little Deadpool for you.
What the hell are these? Hey, can I keep them? Can I keep them too? Why wouldn't you let me keep the girls too? We are gonna have to have some words after your stream, Scoob.
Damn straight.
Oh, thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know how to thank you so much. You guys are all so awesome. I love you all so much. You guys are the reason I do this stuff for. You guys are just so fun. But yeah, and one thing I loved about Bayonetta though is that they had in the first one, she had Easter eggs to both Devil May Cry and Beautiful Joe, which I thought were awesome. And that's one thing. And that's one thing I liked about Platinum.
It was Kamiya. I mean, Kamiya, he's directly connected to all of those. So.
And of course, now we come down to Resident Evil Veronica. I wasn't too impressed. I don't know about you.
They didn't really show anything. It's like, all right,
they didn't show anything.
Claire gets kidnapped. Gotcha. All right, like
they
could have literally
anything.
cut out so much of that shit and saved everyone some time.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't show anything, but that old lady, oh my God, that voice didn't match and stuff. And the graphics didn't really kind of, in certain areas, didn't work. And I'm kind of wondering, and if it's one thing I can't stand, if it's a first-person game, I'm out.
Really? Straight up? Oh yeah, because some of those games you can't play, right?
Some of those games, they make me either really nauseous or I just flat out cannot play for medical reasons.
Yeah, I understand that.
And for all we know, they may turn it into one of those you have no voice Resident Evil games.
Oh nah, I mean we're playing as Claire. That would be insane.
No, I mean if they take away Claire's voice, that's going to be a real stupid move on them.
I mean, did you see Claire's design?
Yeah, I did. She looks good.
She does look good.
Yeah. Of course, Leon's probably, he's probably going to say she looks ugly as hell. But that's Leon.
I mean, Leon has been bitching and whining about Resident Evil for how long now? He still keeps playing them, so I don't really know what else there is to say. It's like, you're gonna play them, so I mean, hey man, I appreciate the criticism. Keep on criticizing, but at some point you gotta shit or get off the pot.
And then for a future game show, I'm so glad we finally got to see some gameplay of this, and learn a bit more about the story. And this has to do with one of my favorite horror movies, and that is Hellraiser. Hellraiser Revival. I look so forward to that.
Dude, like honestly, if you were to tell me like 5 years ago, like Hellraiser is gonna get a badass, like story-driven game that is doing all the shit that it's doing, like it's like, really? It's kind of wild.
Yeah, and the
breaking all the rules.
Not only that, is that the guy's trying to stick to the source material, which I absolutely loved. And I was like, oh my God, yes, he's sticking to some of the stuff that happens in the books and movies. Oh my God, I love it already. And the way he looked, oh my God, Pinhead looked awesome.
Yeah, I think I'm not even a big like Hellraiser fan. I mean, I like the first movie. The second movie is everyone's favorite from everything that I know. And I've watched it and I get it, but it's not really my vibe. But in everything that I've seen, it looks fucking dope. Like I
Yeah,
kind
it
of like that
does.
the main characters are kind of just like they're not necessarily like good guys or like good people. Like they just seem like your standard mess of a human being type of person, like type of people. So it's like, okay, that's interesting.
Your standard fucked up human being, and we're gonna make you a game that's gonna make you happy about that. It's like, okay, I'm not happy about that, but I'm happy you made a game for Hellraiser.
Looks really good. I mean,
Yeah, it did. The gameplay looked fun. I mean, you got two faction enemies. I mean, it works for me.
yeah.
Uh, it definitely worked for me. And then, of course, we got Phantom Blade Zero, which we have been uh, waiting on so much news for. I'm hoping we're going to get a demo for.
So they did delay it from September to October. I think it's like
So,
October, which is I think there's a lot of shit coming out in September. So the fact that it kind of got delayed out of September at least is pretty aight.
now
Really
I am
know.
I am a little bit worried about this one.
You think?
Yes, because even though it's very steampunk like,
Mhm.
it takes place in a particular era in China. And I'm afraid that China will probably gut the game of its story like they did with Wu Chang Fallen Feathers.
Yeah, I know they've
And
got a lot of shit.
yeah, and that would piss me off so much. And I also want to. I'm a little bit hesitant because I don't know if it's or whatever. Because if I'm not too fond of those. Because I played Morbid Metal. I got that game on Steam. I played it. They said it was a roguelite, but more Devil May Cry. I played it. It was very annoying. I liked it, but it was still annoying.
Is it because you had to start over or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
from the very, 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 very beginning, all over. And it was really annoying. And even when you did beat the boss, and the slightest little thing happened, it's like, yeah, you beat the boss, but you tripped on the rock and you died. So yeah, you got to start
Oh
over from the
man.
very beginning. It's like, am I
Yeah.
playing Dark Souls or something?
It's I like roguelikes, but not everything should be a roguelike. It
Yeah,
really just shouldn't. The good thing about Fatal Blade Zero, it's supposed to be like it's supposed to be an action RPG.
yeah. It's supposed to be action RPG hack and slash, kind of like a
Yes.
combination between those two with a steampunk design, but in early dynasty. I forget which dynasty it was. So I'm hoping and praying that it doesn't get gutted. Because Wu Chang Fallen Feathers, it looked promising. It had a great story to it. And then China was like, no, we don't. The bosses, so you can't kill the boss, certain bosses, and we're going to take out the story.
That is kind of
Uh,
fucking crazy.
yeah, and at that point, I was like, well, then why the hell am I playing the damn game? Where am I, what's the point? Who am I supposed to kill? Why am I supposed to kill them? And they can't even die in the first place. They just take a knee and disappear.
Um, yeah, I didn't. I don't get why. I mean, that game went through such a subject of controversy because we've never seen a developer having to kowtow their entire vision essentially to fucking to uh, to their own country. I've never seen some shit like that before, and it's so I still don't know how to wrap my mind around that. I don't
And
know. I think Phantom Blade Zero, I like I don't have much to say about it. I was expecting to see way more than what we did, and they're saying, "Well, we're going to show you late summer." And it's like, well, this game's coming out in October, motherfucker. Like, and there's plenty of other games out there that people are already anticipating. You might want to get on that motherfucker and get people seriously anticipating the game because, like, not for nothing,
Thank
the
you.
entire industry is moving past you right now.
Thank you, Gamer Nurse Scale. She says it takes place around the Ming Dynasty.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much for that. And Speak of the Devil with Hack and Slash Halloween. The game is coming out, and we did see some gameplay during the future game show.
Yep.
And that's one thing I do like about the future game show, though. As boring as it can be sometimes, you at least get to see gameplay.
Yeah. Well, future game show kind of takes place multiple times out of the year.
Yeah,
And
three times a year, I believe.
yeah. And it's cool that they do that, but the most usually the one that's the most like hype is the summer one.
Mhm.
So that's kind of the deal with that. But yeah, they did end up showing the Halloween single player, and they kind of took you through a little bit of that. And
Yeah, that
basically you're
one.
playing as Michael Myers,
Yep.
starting off like how he did in the original film, like breaks out of the asylum that he was in.
Yeah, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was kind of wild.
I
It's
was
like, oh my
yeah,
god, I get to be my hero.
yes, I can play as Michael.
I think it's still weird. I think at this point it's pretty clear to say Jamie Lee Curtis is not in this film and in this game, like straight up. And
No babysitters this time.
it's just weird. It's so weird because like she's so this is this game has said like, yeah, we're doing 1978, and it's like awesome, and you have everyone except Lori, and I'm cool with it because it's one of those things. If Lori becomes like a survivor, everyone wants to be Lori. Like, let's be real now. That's just how it's gonna be. Like, I want to be Laurie Strode. Like, so then all the other characters are gonna be, people are gonna be like, I don't want to play as her. I want to play as Lori.
Yeah, I can see that being a DLC though. That's something I can see as being more of a DLC.
I don't know.
It's
weird.
yeah, it's weird, but I mean, like, I'm just glad you get to play as Michael and
Like,
the story approach that they're taking with them. I'm looking forward to it.
yeah, I mean, Lori's in the game, which is at least cool. But I guess she's not being voice acted by Jamie, so that's whatever. Yeah, what are we gonna do? I'm just interested because like, how are they gonna, like, they showed us a new map for the game. This was not included in future game show, so the map looks cool because you're actually in the town, and I like that. So I'm just wondering, like, how many different versions of Michael will there potentially be? Because they have a pre-order bonus of the game where you could play as him in his his gown that he breaks out of Smith's Grove with, and then like he's not wearing a mask, but he's plain faced.
Yeah, you see his ugly ass face.
Yeah, and then if there's a digital deluxe edition, and they're really trying to sell you on this, guys. I think it's like only $10 more, which, I mean, for me, is it a big deal because I'm a simp? But to those who aren't much of a Halloween simp, they do have a really pretty looking girl and a cool looking dude. They kind of remind me a little bit of Fred and Daphne, sort of, as pre-order bonus civilian characters. So that's well, no, wait, they're not pre-order bonuses. Well, I don't know if they're deluxe edition or pre-order bonuses. I can't even tell. But that's pretty cool. I will be getting that because I'm a simp. And then they have like this weird Phantom Michael, which is kind of interesting in its own right. So either way, I'm all in. I'm a simp. You're telling me that I can play the single player game playing as my hero, Michael Myers, and the goal is obviously to kill stupid people. All this stuff is like, this is why I love Michael. This is why the original Halloween is amazing. Only The only person that lives in the end is the one intelligent one. Everyone else was retarded, and that's why they died. That's what makes the most sense. That's what slashers should be. If you're
Yep.
smart, you live. If you're stupid, you die.
Yep.
And I love when the stupid people die. That's my favorite part.
They break all the rules. That's why they die.
That's why Michael's my hero.
And of course, this one's definitely for you and me, Cassie. We both have the same game. We have yet to race each other. In honor of the 35th anniversary for Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Racing Crossworlds is getting a lot of stuff, more characters, more tracks, another season, a whole bunch of goodies. We're getting the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and not the good-looking ones, but yeah, I'll take what we can. A map that takes you to Japan, and you see Godzilla, Kaiju.
That was cool. The turtles
that
are
was
fucking
really cool to
disappointment,
see.
though. The
Yeah,
turtles are
turtles.
fucking the worst turtles that you could fucking choose, but
No.
I
The
digress.
worst turtles are the turtles with Megan Fox, okay? If they had stuck
Yo,
those turtles in there, I would have been pissed.
honestly, I would have been more down for that because at least they actually have the gritty look to them. Whereas the turtles that they put in this fucking game are like the retarded, toon, boring, stupid turtles that nobody actually cares about.
Well, they probably couldn't get the licensing for the original ones, you know.
They could have did anything else, and I would have preferred it. Like, look at have you seen the Fortnite turtles? They're fucking dope.
But I mean, hey, we're getting a kaiju map and stuff like that. So
Big W.
Big win for that. So I probably will get my hands on some of the stuff for the 35th anniversary. Thank you, Sega, for giving us stuff like that. And then, of course, finally, an end to Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy Revelation.
Oh my god. I think everyone's happy it's fucking over.
You watch them say, okay, it's over. And then next, Final Fantasy Revelation .2 or something.
Oh my god. I'm so fucking over it. like I'm sorry, but this whole like trilogy remake of one fucking video game, remake, reimagining, whatever is such a shit show from Square. It is just so obnoxious. And not for nothing, I felt like I got my whole fill with the first remake, and I enjoyed the first remake, but like 1/5 of it could have been cut out the game, and it would have been a better game because it was a bunch of bullshit filler. Then I was told that the sequel had even more filler. And I'm just like, okay, so basically what you're saying is you're just stacking the deck for no fucking reason. So it's like, all right, bro, I'm good. Like, I'm just so fucking glad this shit is over. Maybe Square can get back to doing something else, anything else at this point. I don't know. I just want them to do anything else.
I kind of wonder if this is a game that Hypno is going to end up playing because he is a big fan of Final Fantasy.
Well, he played both of the. I'm assuming that he played FF7, both of those remakes. So, I mean, you got to finish it off at that point. For me, I haven't even committed to the second one, so it's like at this point, it's like, ugh.
I didn't even commit.
I think I'll play.
I didn't even commit to the demo. I was like, yeah, this sucks.
I think I'll play it eventually, but because Square is just a fly, like at this point of wasting your fucking time, like the annoying fly on the wall. At this point, it's like your games just matter less to me. Matter of fact, just get back to making Dragon Quest 12 and make sure that bitch comes out within my lifetime.
Yeah, I gotta say, Capcom for a while I was calling Crapcom. They were dead to me. And then they came out with the Pragmata and I was like, I love you. You have earned the respect of me calling you Capcom again.
Well, Capcom has their phases where they're Crapcom and then Capcom. So they're like they're Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So
yeah. And then of course from the creator of Ghostwire, we now have Kamudi is created by that cute little girl, as you called her, Cassie. I can't
Adorable
remember.
Asian lady. Can I get a video
Adorable
game with
Asian,
adorable Asian lady, please?
adorable Asian lady whose name I can't remember. Notice, people, my memory is not
But,
good.
but you know what's crazy? Like, I don't think anybody remembers her name, but immediately when we saw her, we knew exactly who she was. Like, oh my god, the really adorable chick that was promoting Ghostwire Tokyo, she's back again. Like it's so crazy that I remembered that, but I knew
And
exactly who it was.
I gotta say, this one actually looks good.
Yeah, I actually was impressed by it. A lot of people were just like, "Oh, more live service slot," but I'm like, okay, it
This
may
one
be
is
live.
it's
It may be
supernatural. It's supernatural fighting. It's multiplayer and stuff like that. It actually, the gameplay looked really good too.
It
I was impressed.
actually looks kind of cool. I think that's the main thing that a lot of these like live service slot games are missing. They just most of them just look like either Fortnite clones or just a rainbow gay slop that's made for nobody. So this one is like, oh, you have an actual style. Oh, there's a lot of people that would
Yeah,
gravitate to this style.
I'm
Like
very picky about my games, and when I saw this, I was like, "Oh my god, this looks so cool."
does. Some people in my chat were just like, ugh. And I'm like, bro, like, hold on. Don't get it twisted, man. I'm open to some live service slop as long as it's not everything, obviously. It's I'm very picky with my live service slop, but honestly, I'm okay with live service slop if it looks fun and if it looks cool and if they don't, take advantage of me or
I
whatever
think
the fuck have you.
I think the only live service game that I actually play willingly and enjoy is you guys can hate me for this or whatever.
Let's
If
go.
you play it, you can join me. If whatever, I play Warframe. I like
Oh
Warframe
yeah. No, it's I
because
mean, they've had their moments, but
they've been adding onto their stories like no fucking tomorrow recently, and the stories that they've been adding on actually make the game make sense now. So it's like, okay, now it's all making sense, and now I want to play it. But I'm not going to play it tonight because there's a little thing called sleep. But it's like so far, this is the only one that I'm actually willing to play right now. But when this comes out, I'm definitely giving it a try because it looks cool. That and Waifu Tactical Force, that definitely also looks kind of
oh
cool.
yeah,
I ain't gonna lie there. It looks kind of cool.
yeah, it did look pretty interesting.
It looked very humorous. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
this looks like something that's gonna make me laugh. It's gonna make me laugh. I'm definitely gonna try.
yeah, I'm not mad at that at all.
What Waifu Tactical Force is, it's a mecha game with waifus. Um, and then of course we have Ill, which is a horror game featuring lots of monsters.
There's a lot of horror games.
Yeah, the question is, are they going to be good?
Well, Ill had me thinking about like Wolverine. Like, if Ill can do this and it's going to get an M rating, and we are presuming that Wolverine's going to get an M rating, why can't Wolverine have the type of gore that Ill has? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, Ill has some crazy effects. Like, it looks scary as shit to me. I'm really bad with like super horror esque games. So I don't know if I could even play that game, to be honest. I'm kind of a pussy.
The most gory video game that I have ever played, and I loved it because of it. Slaughterhouse.
Yeah, a lot of people.
That was on the PS3, and it broke the fourth wall.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What would be the goriest game I've ever played? It's hard to
Let's
say.
show these fuckers why they. My favorite line in Slaughterhouse is, "Let's show these fuckers why the game is rated M," and I was like, yes.
Okay.
We need more games like this.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if Ill is really going, because like
To
I said,
deliver.
Wolverine is an M-rated game, I'm presuming. and it's holding back on doing all this shit. I wonder if ill is actually going to make it to like launch and still have all of the gore effects that it has. I'm not like shitting on ill. I hope, I hope that obviously everything is there and it's awesome and it's everything people wanted it to be. But it is, the ESRB is definitely super correct. So I
I can
I don't know
see
what to expect.
Wolverine getting a T. Not an
I mean,
M, but a T. I can
it
definitely
would
see
make more
Wolverine
sense.
getting a T.
It would make sense to me personally.
Yeah, it'd make more sense to put it as an M, but I can see ESRB making it a T.
Well, I mean, it makes more sense in terms of what I'm looking at. Like, obviously, a Wolverine game should be an M-rated game. Like, don't get it twisted. But what I'm looking at here, the lack of gore, makes me say like, how is this like? Why is this M-rated? So I don't know. I have a lot of questions. Ill is definitely making me question a lot of these games that are M-rated. And questioning
Yeah,
Ill itself a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. We'll see though. Ill looks crazy.
and last but not least, let's move on to the honorable mentions.
Oh man.
Some of these I was really hoping to see. I was really I was in a chat going, Tides of Annihilation, damn it, Tides of Annihilation.
Yup.
Everybody, and like it was like, and it wasn't just me, it was like every like about 5 to 6 people were saying Tides of Annihilation. They all wanted more information on that. And
yeah,
I was so hoping for it. And now they're saying it's going to be either coming out in the fall or late.
Wait, that game is coming out this year?
It was said to come out first. It was said to come out first quarter 2026. Then it's said to come out possibly last quarter 2026, early first quarter 2027, Jesus. Because they already have a demo out for July.
Wow.
And come the Tokyo Game Show, I mean, I would not be surprised if the Tokyo Game Show would have an announcement for a date. So
I think, honestly, I think that game should probably get delayed to early next year, if I'm being completely honest.
I don't care. I just want it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a game that no matter what, you're just getting day one. But I'm saying for the for the health of the potential sales of the game, late this year is looking kind of rough.
Yeah, and then of course, Knights of the Old Republic. They said it was going to come out this year. It got switched over to Saber Interactive. It's in Saber Interactive's hands, which makes me feel happy. It makes me feel safe.
Yep. They usually do what is expected of them.
And they said it was supposed to come out this year, and of course, so far nothing. Which
I don't understand. I don't understand that. Like from everything we heard when it was in I forget the name of the devs, but I think it starts with an A. The first devs that had their hands on it, like they were like a very mid-tier developer, like AA.
Yeah. I know which ones you're talking about. As you can see, people, a lot of us are Cassie and I are brain dead every now and then tonight.
Oh, I forget more than I remember. Access,
I think, or something. I don't know. Anyways,
they're just a AA developer, and I'm just like, well, this is Knights of the Old Republic. Despite me not being an outsider in this, when it comes to this game, this game has a huge reputation. How do you put a AA developer to remake a game with such a massive fucking reputation and it's super beloved? Like, this should be taken way more seriously. And then I guess the results were as were expected, probably underwhelming as shit. So they're just like, well, we got to give it to Saber. And then like they're saying that this game was supposed to come out this year after it changed hands. What, like a couple of years ago?
So what it was is, Embracer had Saber and another team and another company that worked for them. And Embracer wanted to redo KOTOR.
Yep.
And so they gave it to the team that begins with an A that also did a remake for a couple of other Star Wars games, like the Starship Troopers. That one was remade by that company. But anyways, Embracer went over to the studio. They saw how they were doing. They're like, we do not like what you are doing.
With Aspire that was making it.
Aspire, thank you.
Yep.
They do not like what we do not like what you are doing. If anything, it sucks. We're taking it out of your hands. And they took it out of their hands and gave it to Saber Interactive. And then Embracer Group broke free from Saber Interactive, leaving KOTOR with the title. So Saber is with it, and it's been in development hell for quite a while. It was said to come out late this quarter. I mean, towards the end, last quarter of this year. But I have a feeling it's going to be postponed again. That's just my call. And I was hoping for some news on it. Grand Theft Auto 6, I'm starting to think it's just a myth. With how much it keeps on getting postponed and stuff, I'm starting to think it might be a myth.
Well,
once upon a time, there was a game.
It's still slated for this year, so it's still coming out as far as we could tell this year. The rumor is that marketing will begin for the game toward the end of this month, so there's that. Whether it's true or not, I can't really say, but apparently Rockstar's in lockdown. So I would think that, yeah, it's happening. At least, obviously it's going to come to consoles first and then PC sometime later down the line. But I just want this fucking game to come out so that nobody, the industry stops being so fucking gun shy. Because imagine being gun shy for yet another fucking year if this game gets delayed to like holiday of next year. That fucking awful. Like, honestly, fuck this game. It is fucked up. Not only is the industry already fucked up as it is, but literally because they're so gun shy, the industry is so goddamn boring because they're so fucking pussified by Grand Theft Auto 6. This game can't come out soon the fuck enough so I can be over it already.
And definitely, I definitely want more, and I was hoping for more information on Samurai Pizza Cats, Blast from the Past.
Yeah.
All the original voice actors and everything. I want it. I want it to come out now, not later. Now.
Yeah, that's definitely one for me to play for sure as well. It just looks super charming. We didn't really see anything from that, but I don't know. I don't know even who's working on it, but gotta let them cook. I guess it is what it is.
I cannot wait for it to come out, though. It is a day one buy for me.
Since the wait is longer, I'm about to start playing Hello Kitty. Fucking island adventure. I need something.
You can always play a Nemo, which is the newest. Because let's see, we've had. So we had Pokemon, then we had Pal World, and now the newest version, a Nemo.
Oh, another Pokemon clone.
It's like more like this is a Pal World clone, because in this one your animals have weapons, just like in Pal World.
I need my cat fix though.
Oh, you play Pragmata. You can chase after a little kitty and almost get yourself killed.
Playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure, damn it. At least that game comes out and it has DLC. I mean, what?
And then, of course, we have Waifu Tactical Force.
Yep. That is a funny name.
That is a funny name.
And you could abbreviate it by calling it "What the fuck."
Yeah, exactly. WTF. Because it definitely is a WTF. And of course, then if you like racers, and this one's PC only, Cassie, so you should be happy about this one. And it also looks super fun. AGX GP. It looks like a combination between Wipeout and pod racing. It is you basically have a speed racer from Destiny.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I mean, it sucks that it's
epic.
It looks cool. It sucks that it's only on PC. I don't really get off to exclusives. Nah, like hopefully the game does well enough to where they're just like, well, we managed to port this over. So I would like to see everyone play good games as long as it's good. If it's bad, yeah, let it die on one fucking platform. Fuck them. But if it's a good game, I hope it gets to other platforms too.
And then of course we have the one game that you mentioned to me that I heard about on Nerd Wars while he was doing his channel, but then you reminded me of, which I cannot wait for because I am a big kaiju fan.
Yeah.
And that is Godzilla Destroy All Monsters. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Godzilla is getting his own video game.
It's actually a remaster.
Yes, it is, I believe. Is it the one that you're Godzilla and you can just fight all the other ones? And it's just
it's a Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee. It's crazy because I remember I got that game on GameCube, and it was funny because it was like a Secret Santa in my class. I ended up getting that game. It's like, oh wow, I actually got a video game and a Secret Santa. That's pretty dope. And yeah, I remember playing it with my brother. Super fun game on GameCube. I mean, I don't want to say it's like Smash Bros, but like it's just fun, stupid combat, kaijus, destruction. It was really fun.
I cannot wait
shit.
to play as Ghidorah. Not Ghidorah. I can't wait to play as Godzilla and kick Ghidorah's ass. That's all.
Yeah.
That would make me happy.
I'm a Mecha Godzilla stan, so I definitely want to play as that.
Girl, I swear to God, if this is like an online cross console or whatever, I am so gonna beat you up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on Godzilla and I'm just gonna whoop your Mecha Godzilla ass.
You know what? Hell yeah. Bring it. But at the same time, what's really cool is that like what makes me happy about this is like one of the last things I was expecting to happen. So the fact that it's like, dude, like this Godzilla game is getting a fucking remaster. First off, apparently they are confirming a face-off with your friends.
Definitely something we gotta do.
In local co-op, which was in the original, and also new online multiplayer. So we can play online. That's gonna be dope.
Oh, dude. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to. You and I are gonna be beating the shit out of each other.
Overall, the style. I remember. I don't know. It's been a long time. I haven't played on GameCube since like I was a kid, but I remember being like more cartoony, looking maybe. But maybe I'm just misremembering. I don't know, but I like the way that the game looks. It looks, obviously it's a game of its time, but it definitely has a sort of attempt at a realistic vibe, at least by GameCube standards. Obviously, remastered resolutions up and whatnot. I'm excited for this. This is fucking cool. I think at this point, like a lot of people are just saying it now. I think they're also doing a Toy Story remaster. Like, there's no remaster that's off the table. Like, usually licensed properties don't get this type of attention anymore. Like, you're never gonna see them again. Can we please get that Godfather Part 1 and Part 2 remaster? Thank you. I mean, what? And Scarface. We got bluffed with Scarface. That was so fucking annoying. Oh my god, I was so pissed.
And then there was that one with Tupac. Was it?
Oh, yeah, you're talking about Stranger in Heaven.
Strangers in Heaven. Yeah, that one. I was like, wait a minute, what?
I didn't know how to feel about that because it's like I mean, it's one of those things where I've purchased games that have like people who are dead in them. Like for example, I bought the first EA UFC game, specifically because Bruce Lee was in it. And,
Yeah.
obviously Bruce Lee's been dead since what, like 70, 72, 73. And he died very young. So, I mean, like, I didn't feel any way about it personally because he is one of the godfathers of mixed martial arts. He was one of the first people that was saying like, you know, sticking to one specific style just makes no sense because other styles have a lot of other, useful assets. Like let's mix them up. Like he took, Wing Chun and mixed it with fencing and boxing because he thought that those were amazing ways to fight. And he mixed it all together and that's where he came up with, his general style that he was still developing up until his death, being Jeet Kune Do. So was cool to have him represented in UFC, even though he was a broken ass fucking character in that game, because he was the godfather, one of the godfathers of mixed martial arts. So it made sense. Whereas this, it just feels very weird. Having Tupac in A Stranger in Heaven, which is kind of like a Yakuza prequel of some sort. Very, very strange. I don't know. It's like I'm not mad at it, but I also know that the person that's now like kind of the lead of RGG Studios, he kind of comes off like a clown, and a lot of Yakuza fans don't really like him. Like the original Yakuza creator left the studio, and that's a whole other debacle in that of itself. But I just hope that he doesn't, you know, end up, you know, end up fucking this up in a way that disrespects like Tupac because like people are gonna be out for his head. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not like it's there
It's just
anymore.
it's just fucking weird. I don't know how to feel about it. I would have like if you're gonna put Tupac in something, can we get a fucking Death Gem where like at least it feels like he kind of belongs in something that he's involved
Yeah.
in? Like it's just
It's kind of awkward
makes
when you
sense.
put them in a situation that they normally
It's
would
just
not
out of
be in.
character.
Yeah,
And in all
exactly.
fairness, Tupac, he was playing video games. I mean, like if you watch Juice, he was playing Street Fighter 2 in Juice. No, excuse me. I think it was the original Street Fighter. But he was playing Street Fighter in the arcade in Juice. So like a lot of people, relate him to, Japanese games through that. And Tupac still has a huge prominence in culture to this day. So I
Yeah.
understand that like, it's cool to see him. I just hope that he's not misrepresented or that it's just I don't know, taken as a joke or it's just weird. Like I don't know what to say. Like another sequel outside is the original. Nobody talks about one pocket anymore.
Okay, anymore.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude, that's so wrong.
Yeah. I think what made it me not think anything of it, at least when Bruce Lee was introduced to UFC, was that his daughter was did interviews and she was explaining how they crafted his face and his look. They actually took a mold and like she was very invested in it. And obviously it's his daughter, also the person that runs his estate and shit. So I mean, obviously it's a business move, but it also doesn't feel as gross when, the person that is the offspring of the father or whatnot, like is down with it. Whereas, Pac's mom was not represented, or you know, I think vaguely said that he's working closely with the estate. So all right, cool, but it also didn't really it didn't really put me at ease with it. It's just weird. So I don't know.
Yeah. Definitely have to say that. So we've gone way past a wonderful little chat hour. But it has been awesome having you on the show again, Chica, because I know you are such a busy lady.
Dude, life. You gotta take advantage of the time that you got.
Yeah. Whenever I have you on, I have such a blast. It's so much fun.
I know, we just ran out of time really fast.
Yeah, definitely.
Diving
Maybe
into
we
the games, man.
Yeah, maybe we'll have time again to do this in fall if you're up for it.
Let's go.
Uh,
There's games to talk about. I'm down.
oh yeah, always, and there will be games to talk about in fall. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming on. Cassie, show your shit, sweetie.
Oh my gosh. Well, Cult Classic Cage, YouTube, Kick, Rumble, Twitter, all that good stuff. I love talking about games, as you can tell. And yeah, we just chop it up. Usually, if you catch me on a live stream, basically it's me being bullied by my community, and I just brush it off, and I act cool about it. So if you're into that, come hang out with me. But I appreciate Scooby for having me on and get to talk about these games fresh off the boat. Even if some of the things were kind of underwhelming, but either way, the discussion is always like at this point, the discussion sometimes is just more entertaining than the fucking games themselves. But either way, I'm down for it. But she goons out every Thursday. Yes, thank you. No, but thank you so much, chat, for hearing me mutter and be retarded. And I hope you enjoyed the discussion because I did. And thank you for being here. Thank you for having me.
Are you gonna be doing any gaming anytime soon, sweetie?
Oh, as soon as I go to work, I bring my gaming laptop with me and I play tons of games. I started the Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, there's actually another Arkham game coming out too, right? Sinking City.
Thinking City. I didn't hear
Yes.
about that. I know that they're making another Batman Arkham game, but there's
Yes,
no details on it from what I saw. I don't know. I could be insane, but
it was shown on Future Game Show. I think it's called Sinking City, and it takes place in Arkham.
oh, maybe I missed that one. I'm kind of a little retarded, so.
But anyways, thanks for coming on. Cassie's Zelosi has put Cassie's link tree in the chat, in case you guys are wondering, and I will slap it onto X as well.
Appreciate it.
And Zelosi, sweetie, if you could drop in some of my links as well. And also, I do have a server now for Discord where you can drop in, listen to music, talk to other subscribers from the doghouse, have just have some general fun with all the other members. Great to see you there. Watch movies, play games. Now that I can actually talk again,
Hell yeah.
I will on Monday be hopping back onto Pragmata. I've taken long enough break as it is. I need to get back onto that game, so I will be hopping back on the Pragmata. You can find me on Blaze, you can find me on Kick, you can find me on Rumble, and here on YouTube. Thank you guys for coming in. Hang in for the raid. We're going to raid Hypnotic for Saturday Night Hypnosis.
Hell yeah.
Which is where you can find Cassie next, right?
Yep, I'll be there.
So, yeah. If you want more Cassie, check out Saturday Night Hypnosis and go stick around for the raid and go through there. Thank you guys. Love you all. Can't wait till next time, in which we will have Jay Viper next weekend, and we will cover part 2 of the Summer Game Fest. So, check y'all later. Bye-bye.